Good evening everybody, and once again welcome back to the channel. In today's video I wanna talk and of course show you a small hands-on lab on implementing keyword search in Apache Hudi. What I mean by that is how can you, if you let's say you have text documents on your data lake, how would you implement a functionality which will allow you to do keyword searches on data lake? Interesting, right? So we are going to leverage the concept of inverted index in this particular video, and then I'll show you how amazingly using inverted index, record level index, we'll implement this particular functionality. By the way, just wanted to point it out, as usual, I do have the text guide as well on my LinkedIn. So feel free to go over the text guide. It's pretty comprehensive, and the exercise materials are also given here. Alright, so now you know what we are going to do in the video, so let's get started with the hands-on lab. Alright, so now we are going to do the hands-on lab, but before that I first want to explain you the concept on how we are thinking to implement this keyword search, okay? So allow me to share my screen over here. Here is the concept that's how we're going to do it, right? We will have a Hudi table, which is a bronze text documents. This particular table will have simply the raw text documents and the document ID, right? Now the ask here is, hey, how would I do a keyword search on this, right? I do not want to scan the entire data lake, right? So how do we do that, right? So the way we can do it is through an inverted index. So now we are going to be building this particular Hudi table. If you hopefully can see on the bottom section. So you know what we are doing? We are going to take each particular record. So we're going to incrementally, we can again do incrementally. We can incrementally fetch the new deltas from the bronze, right? And once we are fetching that, we're going to build an inverted index. Now you'll be like, hey, what is this inverted index, right? So let me tell you, right? So from this particular sentence, we remove stop words like full stop, comma, everything, we remove it, spaces. And then we extract the keywords. After extracting the keywords, we basically compute a hash on that keyword. Basically simple language, it's a number, right? Now here, as you can see, this particular index, we have the keyword, we have their appropriate hash value, right? And then we have the document ID, meaning the word eat, right, is present in the document number 1 and 3. This is what's called an inverted index, right? So now that you know, now you will ask, hey, how is it all gonna work? Can you explain me? Yeah, sure. So, okay, here. Let's say the user is searching for, I had food today and coffee and banana. That's the query. So the first step is we take the sentence, we remove the stop words from that. And after that, we extract the keywords. And for that keywords, we get the hash value. So for example, food today, coffee and banana are the keywords from this particular sentence. Hypothetically assume that these are the hash value. Now we can basically perform a blazing fast point lookup on our inverted index. Why? Because we're using record level index, so the lookups are going to be extremely fast. The primary key of the document is going to be keyword hash. So when I'm doing that lookup, these are going to be fast, okay? So now what I'm saying is, hey, I want to basically look up for these keywords in my inverted index. From there, I know, oh, okay, document 1 and 3 are a good match, right? So I get the primary key from here. And then I query my main index, right? This is the main index. Again, this main index also has a record level index, and we are querying based on the primary key. So the lookups are going to be fast again because of RLI, right? So both the lookups were fast. As you can see, first we were able to identify the document ID, right? We got the primary key from here, and then we are basically querying our main index to get the relevant documents. Now that's the idea. Now of course you can go further, you can further do filtering, you can do ranking, you can do scoring. That's all you can do it, right? I want to simply show you the big picture on how you can implement a keyword search on data lakes, right? All right, so I think that's more than enough for the theory part. But yeah, so for this you will need two libraries, NLTK and PyFarmHash, okay? And now let me show you the concept, right? So assume we have these documents, 3 documents over here. And first we create a bronze Hudi table. So I ingest that into the Hudi table. I simply want to show you, right? Yes, over here. So here we ingest that, raw documents into our bronze layer, right? Once that is done, now what we do is we define a UDF in Spark. This particular UDF, it takes the text sentence. The job of it is to remove stop words, get the keyword, and for each keyword, compute the hash, okay? We do that, okay? This is just a UDF, right? So as you can see, now observe here, right? I am not performing a full scan on my bronze layer. I can do incremental query. As new documents are added on the bronze, I can incrementally fetch the deltas using incremental data processing, right? Purely. So, I'm incrementally fetching data from my bronze documents, as you can see. After that, as you can see, I remove the stopwords for the text. I convert that into the hash. So observe this particular table, as you can see, this is coming from the bronze. I convert that into something like this, as you can see, ID keywords and their appropriate hash. Then I convert that into inverted index. And then I write this particular data set into the Hudi, as you can see over here, right? Now the query part, right, how it works. So let me show you the sentence part. I think that will be interesting. So I get this sentence. Now the user is trying to search document, right? So user is saying, I want to do A, B, C, D, whatever that is. You clean the sentence, you remove the spaces, full stop, comma, right? Using NLTK. After that, I grab the appropriate hash for the keyword and then I say, okay, give me, then I query my inverted index for this particular hash. So as you may see over here, I query my inverted index. Want to show you here. From the inverted index, I got the ID 2 and 4. Then I query my main index, which is, as you can see, my bronze table over here on that particular key. And then I'm able to fetch the relevant document. Interesting, right? Yeah, it is actually. It's really, really interesting to see how you can implement, keyword search on Datalake. This is just I wanted to walk you over the concept. Of course, you can now dive deeper. You can improve upon. You can add ranking. All of that stuff you can do for sure. I'm not saying that. So I'll conclude the video right here. I have the exercise labs as well as the LinkedIn, which has all the explanations. So in case if you are lost somewhere, please refer to the blog, which will help you out. And if you have any other questions, you can post them in the comment window. I'll try to answer as and when I get time. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed the concept. And if you want to learn more about Apache Hudi, visit my YouTube channel. I'm sure you're gonna find more than probably 400 or 500 videos on just on Apache Hudi and Glue. That's all. Keep smiling, keep programming, and I'll see you in the next video.